From introducing Life Day to Chewbacca's son, daughter, what is it? Lumpy, though seriously, who names their child Lumpy? That has got to be the dumbest thing George Lucas has ever done. Yes, even worse than Jar Jar Binks. The Star Wars Holiday Special, Christmas Special, whatever you want to call it, is an absolute waste of 2 hours. And for some reason it's ended with a Carrie Fisher musical number, and you're just sitting there like, what? I would suggest it to Star Wars fans just to say that you've seen it. But after that, just don't even think about it because it will hurt your head. Will Ferrell gives his absolute best performance of his career in Elf, which is equal parts funny and charming, and incorporates the absolute best. Did you use the word absolute? I think so. Whatever. Best in filmmaking, in its writing, its acting from Ferrell, Zooey Deschanel, James Caan, the cinematography, the directing from Jon Favreau, and it sets out to teach you that the meaning of Christmas is not getting presents or all that crap. It's about your family. And Elf succeeds. Take the cute and cuddly Mogwai. Feed him after midnight and he will turn into a vicious monster. Get him wet, he'll either multiply more cute and cuddly creatures or multiply more monsters. And that's what you get in Gremlins, a movie that takes the Christmas season and blends it perfectly with both horror and comedy. And it also features some of the best puppetry and animatronics you will see in any movie. When Charlie Brown brings home that pathetic-looking tree, A Charlie Brown Christmas sets out to teach you the true meaning of the holiday is spending time with your loved ones. In this case, it's your friends, because we never actually see parents in Charlie Brown. But the point is still valid. It teaches you the meaning of spending time with your loved ones, and it does it very well. It's turbo time in Jingle All the Way, which is, without a shadow of a doubt, Arnold Schwarzenegger's most ridiculous movies. Yes, more ridiculous than Batman and Robin. But it features fantastic performances from Sinbad, the late, great Phil Hartman, and it's just as relevant today as it was when it was released, as it shows the absolute crazy insanity that shows up during the Christmas season with people shopping. Not so much this year because of COVID, but the point is still valid. Whether it's Santa Claus kicking Ralphie down the slide, the kid getting his tongue stuck on the pole, or the mighty leg lamp, A Christmas Story is the definition of a holiday classic. And it's just as funny, yet heartwarming now as it was when it was released in 1983, and it's a movie that, whether you are a child or an adult, it should just be seen by everybody at least once. From Clark's speech before he slides down the hill, his mighty freak out towards the end, or Merry Christmas, shitter's full. Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, is so full of funny moments. It makes it an instant classic and a must-see in the Christmas season, and in my opinion, it is the absolute best of the Vacation franchise. With brilliant stop-motion animation, which still holds up today, amazing voice acting, a classic soundtrack. I mean, what can I say? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a Christmas gem. And it shows that differences should be celebrated. And it's a message we need now more than ever. A Nightmare Before Christmas takes Tim Burton's signature style and blends it perfectly with the Yuletide season, with some of the best stop-motion animation you will ever see. Classic songs such as This Is Halloween and Kidnap the Santa Claus, and is complemented by its overall amazing voice cast. Starring the legendary Boris Karloff as the voice of the main character and the narrator, How the Grinch Stole Christmas translates perfectly to the small screen, as the original television special is an absolute classic. I mean, do I really have to say anything more? If you don't think the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a classic, you know what? We can't be friends. The live-action adaptation of How the Grinch Stole Christmas isn't amazing, but it has its moments thanks to Jim Carrey's manic, crazy style of comedy, which makes him absolutely hysterical. It's not a classic, it won't go down as one like the original, but it's fun to watch. The latest animated adaptation of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and simply titled The Grinch. It's okay. Benedict Cumberbatch is the voice of the Grinch, and he's alright. It's okay. With magical crystals under an orphanage for some reason, and then the bad guys want them, and nobody knows why, but a door explodes when he punches it. Hulk Hogan and a young Mila Kunis star in Santa with Muscles, and it is one of the most ridiculous things you will ever watch. But, in my opinion, it ranks up there with The Room, as it's so bad, it's actually amazing. Action, suspense, humor, and the late, great Alan Rickman, Die Hard is a classic that literally has everything. And if you don't think it's a Christmas movie, you're just wrong. Absolutely wrong, and we probably can't be friends.